श्री Bhaktivinod Thakur ki jai, Krishna Samhita ki jai. Madayan Vishwametanvai Gopina Maharan Manam Akarshana Swarupena Vamshi Gitena Sundara Jatyadi Madhavibrantya Krishna Prapti Duridam Puta Gopinam Kevalam Krishna Sita Makarshane Kshama Gopi Bhavatmaka Siddha Sadhaka Sadhanukrite Dvijina Sadhavo Yeya Paramartha Vidasada Samsrita Brahmatam Pare Pravishtam Krishna Gitakam Baladakashayam Shaitam Uttamat Kurute Hitam Kumbhave Vigate Sigram Sri Bhavo Chayate Tada Purvara Kumbhave Tesha Unmada Lakshananvita Shrutva Krishna Gunam Tatra Darshakadhipuna Puna Chitritam Rupamaviksha Vardhati Lalata Vrisha Prathamam Sahajam Jnanam Dvitiyam Shastravarnanam Tritiyam Kaushalam Vishwe Krishnasya Chesharupina Vraja Bhavashvaye Krishne Shradhatu Ragarupaka Tasmat Sangota Sadhuna Vartate Vrajavasina Kadachidabhisarasya Yamuna Tata Sannidhau Ghatate Nilanam Tatra Kantena Sahitam Shubham Krishna Sangatvarananda Swabhavena Pravartate Purvashritam Sukham Bhayam Chakshana Gopadayate Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Bhaktivinod Thakur, Jaya Bhaktivinod Thakur, Jaya Bhaktivinod Thakur, Jaya Bhaktivinod Thakur. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jai Go Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol, Shri Bhaktivinod Thakur ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Hare Krishna.
Well done, amazing. Thank you, Karuna. Would Chitra like to read? It's quite
Yes, Prabhu.
okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Lord Shri Krishna Chandra, who is realized through Samadhi, kidnaps the hearts of the gopis and maddens the spiritual and material worlds with the sound of his flute, which is the form of all attraction. How can those whose hearts have been polluted by social prestige attain Krishna? The wicked pride of this material world has six causes: wealth, beauty, qualities, knowledge, opulence, and strength. People who are overwhelmed by these six kinds of pride cannot take to the devotional service of the Lord. We are experiencing this every day in our life. Persons who are polluted by the pride of knowledge consider the science of Krishna very insignificant. While considering the goal of life, such people regard the happiness of Brahman to be superior to the happiness of devotional service. Persons who are devoid of pride attain the mood of Gopal or Gopi to enjoy with Krishna. The Gopa and Gopi are the authorities in the science of Krishna. The reason for using the word Gopi in this verse is that in this book we are discussing the topmost ras of conjugal love. Persons who are situated in Shant, Shant, Dasya, Sakhya, and Vatsalya ras are also in the mood of Raj, and they realize the transcendental mellows in relationship with Krishna according to their respective moods. We are not going to elaborate on them in this book. Actually, all living entities are eligible for the mood of Raj. When one's heart is filled with the mood of Madhurya, he attains Raj in full perfection. Out of the five ras, a person is naturally attracted to the rust in which he has an eternal constitutional relationship with the Lord, and he should therefore worship the Lord in that particular mood. But in this book we have only described the living entity's topmost mood of conjugal love. Those who have attained the mood of Gopi are called perfected beings, and those who imitate them are called practitioners. Therefore, the learned who know the absolute truth accept two types of sadhu: perfected beings and practitioners. We are now explaining the gradual process of sadhana for those in the mood of gopi. When the sound of Krishna's flute enters the ear of a living entity who is wandering throughout the material world, he is attracted by the sweet sound and becomes highly qualified. Sense gratification is the materialist's primary anartha. When the sheltered give up the shelter, then they consider themselves the enjoyer of Maya. If the practitioner's propensity for enjoyment is quickly destroyed, then he can attain the shelter of those persons who are attached to conjugal ras and consider himself a transcendental woman to be enjoyed by the Lord. Gradually, such persons develop purva rag to such a degree that they become almost mad. By seeing pictures of Krishna or by repeatedly hearing descriptions of Krishna from persons who have seen him, one's greed for attaining Krishna increases unlimitedly. When a living entity through natural knowledge experiences attraction for the Lord, this is known as hearing songs of Krishna. Realizing Krishna after scrutinizingly studying descriptions of his form narrated in the scriptures by persons who have seen Krishna is called hearing the qualities of Krishna. Seeing Krishna's artistry within the world is called seeing Krishna's picture. This material world is the reflected shadow of spiritual variegated nature. Whoever has realized this is said to have seen Krishna's picture. In other words, A person becomes a Vaishnava by three processes: seeing the Lord through natural knowledge, realizing the Lord by studying the scriptures, and seeing the Lord through his artistry. Pure faith in Krishna, who is in the shelter of the moods of Raj, is called Purvarag or Pragabhav. When this faith awakens, one achieves the association of a devotee, resident of Raj. Association of the devotees is the cause for achieving Krishna. Such fortunate persons fix a love rendezvous with Krishna and then gradually proceed towards the bank of the spiritual liquid Yamuna, where they meet their beloved. By the association of Krishna, they then naturally experience such transcendental happiness that the happiness of Brahman is considered insignificant before it. At that time, the happiness of material family life becomes comparable to the water in the hoofprint of a calf before the ocean of love.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Chitta. Thank you so much, Karuna. Amazing bhajan. And it's a little, I mean, this is consistent with what we're talking about in the Bhagavatam, 10th canto. And we're going to come to that probably tomorrow, how they gather at the Yamuna, or they meet Krishna at the Yamuna, and then have the Ras dance. So this is Vyasena Raja Lilayam Nitya Tattva by Bhaktivinod Thakur, Krishna Samhita, chapter 9, Krsnapti Varnanam. Thank you so much. Very good. Bhaktivinod Thakur ki